Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Johnson's, and as a geriatrician, I've dedicated my career to helping older adults like yourselves thrive and enjoy your best possible health. It's my passion to guide you through the unique aspects of aging, and today, we're diving into a really important topic: understanding the signals our bodies send us as we get older, especially after we've reached our 70s. It's quite something, isn't it? As we age, time seems to fly by faster. Each year feels more valuable, and we become more aware of how quickly life is progressing. At this stage, you truly begin to appreciate that time is one thing we simply can't control. But here's something you can pay close attention to: your body. It's constantly giving us little hints about our remaining time. And these signals, while often subtle, are definitely worth our attention. Think about it. You see folks in their 70s who are just full of life, sharp as a tack and brimming with energy. Then you see others who are slowing down, dealing with health issues, feeling tired all the time, and whose get up and go seems to have just gone. The difference? It's not always some big secret. Often, it lies in the small things, those quiet signs that can offer us a real insight into our future health. These aren't just hunches or old wives' tales. They're based on patterns that doctors and researchers have observed in individuals who have lived long, healthy lives. By the time you finish reading this article, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own body and your daily life. You'll also learn some straightforward steps you can take to increase your chances of living a longer, healthier life. So please, stay with me until the end. Those little things you might be overlooking could make a significant difference in your future. Once you start noticing these signs, you'll have a much clearer picture of where you stand and what you can do to add more vibrant years to your life. Let's start with sign 1, your walking speed. Now, this might surprise you, but one of the simplest and most telling signs of your future health after 70 isn't hidden in some fancy medical test or your family history. It's not even about what you eat or how much you exercise, at least not directly. It's about something much more basic: your walking speed. Studies have indicated that individuals who maintain a brisk and steady walk well into their 70s and 80s tend to live longer than those who start to slow down considerably. That's because how fast you walk is connected to so many things: your overall muscle strength, how well your heart and blood vessels are functioning, and your general health. Consider these two examples: Andrew, who's 78, and George, who's 74. Andrew is always on the go. He loves his daily walks, enjoys strolling through the park, and never has trouble keeping up with his friends or tackling stairs. He walks with a good pace and moves easily. George, on the other hand, used to be active, but lately he's noticed he's walking slower. He struggles to keep up, needs to take breaks more often, and gets winded much faster than he used to. Stairs? They leave him completely out of breath. Andrew's steady pace is a great sign. It shows his body is still in good working order. His walking is a clear indicator of healthy blood flow, strong muscles, and a well-functioning cardiovascular system. But for George, his slower pace could be a warning sign. It might be indicating things like muscle weakness, weaker heart health, or even early signs of cognitive decline. When your body's foundation, your legs, starts to get weaker, it can affect your overall ability to recover from things. The good news is, walking speed isn't set in stone. You can improve it. Regular walking makes your legs stronger, builds up your stamina, and helps keep your heart healthy. If you've noticed you're walking slower, it's not too late to do something about it. Start incorporating more walking into your day. Stretch your leg muscles and maybe even consider some leg strengthening exercises. The faster you move today, the better your chances of staying mobile for years to come. Let's move on to sign 2, your grip strength. Here's a surprising little fact for you. How strong your handshake is could actually be a key indicator of your future health. Yep, grip strength. It's a surprisingly powerful marker of your overall well-being. Research has demonstrated that folks with a strong grip tend to live longer and have fewer health problems as they age. A firm handshake tells you a lot. It suggests you've got strong muscles, good blood flow, and a healthy nervous system. On the flip side, a weak or weakening grip might be a sign of muscle loss, frailty, or a higher risk of health issues down the road. Let's think about Alice, a vibrant 77-year-old who's always loved gardening and doing a bit of lightweight lifting. Her grip is still strong. She can easily carry grocery bags, open jars, no problem. Now, her neighbor Steve, also 77, has started noticing things are different. He can't twist open a bottle cap anymore, and he struggles to hold on to a heavy grocery bag without it slipping. Over the past year, he's realized his grip strength has really declined, making everyday tasks much harder. Alice's strong grip is a reflection of her healthy muscles overall. Her ability to hold on to things easily shows her muscles are strong and her body is working well. Steve's weaker grip, though, could be an early warning sign of muscle loss. As we age, we naturally lose some muscle mass. But if this happens too quickly, it can lead to frailty, a higher chance of injuries, and even a shorter lifespan. But again, good news. Grip strength can be improved. Simple exercises like squeezing a stress ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights can help you rebuild strength in your hands and forearms. Even everyday activities like opening jars and carrying groceries help keep your grip strong. Pay attention to how your hands feel. If your grip is getting weaker, don't just ignore it. It's a small thing, but it's an important part of staying independent and full of life. Next up, sign 3, your ability to stand on one leg. Another key indicator of how long you might live is your balance. Specifically, your ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds. Balance isn't just about staying upright and avoiding falls. It's also a reflection of your muscle strength, coordination, and even your brain health. Research has shown that people who struggle with balance are more likely to have falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. On the other hand, those who maintain good balance into their 70s and beyond tend to enjoy longer, healthier lives. Let's take Emma and Martha as examples. Emma, who's 80, is a keen walker and does yoga regularly. She can stand on one leg for over 30 seconds without even wobbling. Martha, also 80, hasn't been as active. When she tries to balance on one leg, she sways and has to grab a chair to steady herself. Emma's consistent activity has helped her keep strong muscles and good balance. Martha, however, has neglected her balance, and it's starting to show. If you find balancing tricky, you're not alone, but it's something you can work on. Balance exercises, like simply standing on one leg, walking heel to toe, or practicing Tai Chi, can help you regain stability. The better your balance, the less likely you are to fall, and the better your overall health will be. Take a moment right now. Try standing on one leg. Can you hold it for 10 seconds? If not, now's a great time to start adding balance exercises to your daily routine. The more you work on your balance today, the steadier you'll be in the years ahead. Moving on to sign 4, your sleeping patterns. Quality sleep is absolutely vital for a long and healthy life. Sleep isn't just about resting. It's when your body gets to work repairing itself, strengthening your immune system, and flushing out toxins from your brain. Poor sleep, however, is linked to a whole host of health problems, including heart issues, memory problems, and even a shorter lifespan. Let's think about Robert, 75, and Simon, 77. Robert has no trouble falling asleep at night. He sticks to a regular sleep schedule. And when he wakes up after about 7 hours of rest, he feels refreshed and energized, ready to take on the day. Simon, though, faces a lot of sleep challenges. He struggles to fall asleep, wakes up many times during the night, sometimes staying awake for hours before finally dozing off again. This leaves him feeling tired, groggy, and often sluggish all day long. Sleep problems like Simon's can be a sign that something's not quite right. His issues could be related to sleep apnea, stress, anxiety, or even an undiagnosed condition like depression. If you're having similar sleep troubles, don't just brush them aside. Constantly waking up at night, difficulty falling asleep, and feeling chronically tired during the day are signs that need attention. Creating a sleep-friendly environment can make a world of difference. Try cutting down on screen time at least an hour before bed, establishing a calming bedtime routine, and making sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. These simple changes can really improve your sleep quality and help you rest more soundly. Also, staying physically active during the day is one of the best ways to ensure a peaceful night's sleep. When you're active, your body naturally gets tired, leading to more restful sleep. Regular exercise, even light walks or stretching, can make it easier to fall asleep and improve how deeply you sleep. Remember, how you sleep today directly affects your health tomorrow. If you've noticed you're not sleeping as well as you used to, take action. Good sleep isn't a luxury. It's essential for keeping your mind clear, your body strong, and your overall well-being in top shape. By paying attention to your sleep patterns now, you can make sure you wake up feeling energized and healthy for many years to come. Let's talk about sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. As we get older, it's normal for our appetites to change a bit. But how much we eat and what we choose to eat can have a huge impact on our overall health and how long we live. Maintaining a healthy appetite, along with eating balanced, nutritious foods, helps keep us strong, keeps our energy levels up, and helps our immune systems function properly. But when our appetite drops off, or when we start reaching for unhealthy, processed foods, it can set the stage for all sorts of health problems, many of which can really affect our quality of life as we get older. Think about Jack and Will, both 79 years young. Jack has always loved food. He's passionate about fresh, whole foods, and cooking has become one of his favorite hobbies. Every day, Jack fills his plate with a rainbow of vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains. He enjoys the whole process of cooking and savoring meals made with fresh ingredients. It's a key part of his day, and Jack's health shows it. He's at a healthy weight, his energy is steady all day, and he rarely feels tired. Will, on the other hand, has noticed a big change in his appetite over the last couple of years. His once hearty appetite has been replaced by a preference for smaller meals, or sometimes just skipping meals altogether. When Will does eat, it's often something quick and easy, processed meals or takeout. He just doesn't feel like cooking or trying new recipes like he used to. As a result, Will has started losing weight and feeling more tired than ever before. He feels sluggish in the mornings and just doesn't have the same energy he used to enjoy. A sudden or ongoing loss of appetite can be a signal that something's not right, either physically or mentally. For someone like Will, the decreased appetite could be related to digestive issues like constipation or acid reflux, which are more common as we age. It could also be a sign of depression, which sadly affects many older adults. And, more worryingly, a drop in appetite can even be an early indicator of cognitive decline. Our brains are closely linked to our eating habits, and when thinking issues start, they often show up in how we approach food. If you're noticing a significant decrease in your appetite, or if you're losing weight without trying to, please don't ignore it. Malnutrition can happen when your body isn't getting the nutrients it needs to function properly, and this can weaken your muscles, mess with your immune system, and make it much harder to stay healthy. Malnutrition is linked to a higher risk of infections, slower recovery from illnesses, and a general decline in your quality of life. But here's the good news. You can take steps to address changes in your appetite and improve your eating habits. It all starts with eating nutrient-dense foods. Foods packed with vitamins, minerals, protein, and healthy fats. Vegetables, fruits, lean meats, nuts, and whole grains should be the stars of your daily meals. These foods give your body the essential nutrients it needs to stay strong, maintain muscle, and keep your immune system humming. Staying hydrated is also super important. As we age, our sense of thirst can get weaker, so it's vital to drink water regularly, even if you don't feel thirsty. Proper hydration helps with digestion, keeps your energy up, and even keeps your skin looking good. Another key thing to focus on is maintaining a healthy weight. Unintentional weight loss or weight gain can be red flags that something's off with your overall health. Eating balanced meals regularly is essential for keeping your weight in a healthy range. which lowers your risk of chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. If you find your appetite keeps decreasing, or if you're struggling with constant tiredness or unexplained weight loss, it might be time to talk to your doctor. There could be an underlying health issue that needs attention. Also, working with a nutritionist can help you create an eating plan that fits your specific needs, making sure you're eating well, no matter your appetite. The main takeaway here is that eating well today is crucial for staying strong and healthy in the future. A healthy, balanced diet isn't just about living longer. It's about living a better life. Even if your appetite isn't what it used to be, there are ways to nourish your body effectively. Take the time to focus on what you eat, how you eat, and what makes your body feel its best. Remember, your food choices today can help you stay healthy, energized, and resilient for many years to come. Let's move on to sign 6, your ability to handle stress. How you handle stress as you age is one of the biggest predictors of your long-term health and how long you'll live. Chronic stress isn't just a mood killer. It can weaken your immune system, raise your risk of heart disease, and speed up the aging process itself. People who know how to manage stress well tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp as they get older. Think about Martin, 77, and Leo, 75. Both have their share of life's challenges. Martin has had his share of unexpected bills, health scares, and family issues over the years, but he's learned to handle these things with a calm, steady approach. When stress comes up, Martin practices deep breathing, spends time with close friends, and knows how to avoid getting dragged down by negative thoughts. His strategy is simple but effective. He focuses on what he can control and lets go of the rest. Leo, on the other hand, has a different way of dealing with stress. He tends to hold on to worries and has trouble letting go of frustrations, even when they're out of his hands. Whether it's small stuff like getting stuck in traffic or bigger life challenges, Leo feels like he's constantly carrying a heavy weight. Over time, this constant stress has taken a toll on his health. His blood pressure has gone up, his sleep has gotten worse, and he often feels exhausted. His energy levels have dropped, and he finds it hard to enjoy the things he used to love. Long-term, unchecked stress triggers inflammation in the body, which has been linked to almost every major age-related disease, from Alzheimer's to heart disease. In Leo's case, his emotional stress has been significantly impacting his physical health. Martin's ability to handle stress with a positive, balanced outlook, however, has kept his health in better shape, allowing him to keep up with his active life and stay mentally sharp. If you're constantly feeling tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, please don't ignore it. It's really important to figure out what's stressing you and find ways to manage it. Whether it's through mindfulness techniques, regular exercise, deep breathing, or even just finding moments of laughter and joy, there are effective ways to handle stress. Ask yourself, when challenges come up, do you adapt and move forward? Or do you hold on to the worry and let stress take over? How you handle stress today can have a profound impact on your future health, and it's never too late to make positive changes. By building a mindset of resilience, embracing a balanced approach to life, and finding ways to let go of unnecessary stress, you'll set yourself up for a longer, healthier life. The ability to stay calm, find solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mind. It's essential for your overall well-being and longevity. Finally, let's discuss sign 7, your social connections. The strength of your social relationships is one of the most powerful indicators of your overall health and how long you'll live. Studies have consistently shown that people with strong social ties, whether through close friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives. Loneliness, however, has been linked to a range of health issues, including heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Consider Jennifer, 78, and Beverly, also 78. They're the same age, but their social lives couldn't be more different. Jennifer has always made an effort to nurture her relationships. She stays in touch with old friends, participates in a local book club, and loves spending time with her kids and grandkids. Whether it's chatting over tea with a friend or laughing with her family at dinner, Jennifer cherishes the connections she has with others. Her social calendar is always full of engaging activities, and she feels truly supported by the people around her. This constant interaction helps her maintain a sense of purpose, joy, and a positive outlook on life. Beverly, on the other hand, has had a much more isolated experience lately. She's 78, but she often finds herself alone, having lost touch with many old friends, and rarely reaching out to her family. Over time, her social circle has shrunk, and silence has become a big part of her life. Beverly finds herself feeling more withdrawn and less motivated to do things. She misses the conversations she used to have and feels a growing sense of loneliness that weighs on her mood and her energy. As the months go by, this isolation starts to affect her physical and mental health. Her mood drops. She feels less active, and she notices her overall well-being has started to suffer. Human connection is about more than just emotional support. It has a direct and powerful impact on your physical health. Research has shown that social interactions stimulate the brain, reduce stress, and trigger the release of beneficial chemicals like oxytocin, which promotes feelings of happiness and bonding. When you spend time with others, you're not just feeding your emotional health. You're actively boosting your immune system, reducing the effects of stress, and even improving your brain function. Social connection has even been shown to help regulate blood pressure and lower the risk of chronic diseases, all of which contribute to a longer, healthier life. If you found yourself withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than you used to, it's time to take action. Social isolation isn't just a passing feeling. It can have a lasting impact on your health. But the good news is, it's never too late to reconnect. Staying connected with others doesn't mean you have to be surrounded by people all the time, or go to big parties. Even small efforts like reaching out to an old friend, joining a local club, or making time for regular check-ins with family members can make a huge difference. The key is to prioritize meaningful interactions over just filling your time with idle chatter. Investing in your relationships, whether it's strengthening old bonds or making new connections, is one of the most valuable things you can do for your health and well-being. Studies consistently show that people who feel supported by their social networks have a greater sense of purpose, less stress, and better mental and physical health. So even if it's just a quick phone call, a cup of coffee with a neighbor, or a walk with a friend, the more you invest in these connections, the more you invest in your own longevity. The impact of your relationships on your life goes far beyond what you might think. The emotional fulfillment you get from others doesn't just brighten your mood. It nourishes your body and mind, creating a strong foundation for health and happiness. So, take the time to strengthen your connections. Reach out, reconnect, and cultivate relationships that will help you feel more engaged, supported, and vibrant as you age. Your health and longevity will thank you for it. Now, as you reflect on these 7 signs, remember that each one offers valuable insights into your overall health. It's about paying attention to these subtle cues and taking proactive steps to support your well-being. If any of these signs resonate with you as areas where you'd like to see improvement, please know that it's absolutely possible to make positive changes at any age. I encourage you to share in the comments below which of these signs you found most insightful, or perhaps which ones you're personally working on. If you're facing challenges with any of these areas and would like some guidance, please feel free to share your concerns. While I can't provide individual medical advice in this format, understanding the issues you're facing can help me tailor future content to better support your needs. And of course, if you found this information helpful, please share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips and insights on living a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. We have many more videos coming up that I think you'll find incredibly useful.